big numbers, and I'm so glad they said 12 to 17. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Call 713-655-0050. We're sprinting across town. We will find you. Maybe we'll be on church grounds too. We're working on that, strategizing how we can do that. And the one thing about the military, church comes out, they say, oh no, I don't want to be taken away. I better get over here and get vaccinated. So guys, we may be doing that. Let me tell you what the president's action is. Free child care for individuals getting vaccinated. So child care providers will offer free child care to all parents and caregivers getting vaccinated or recovering from vaccination from now until July 4th. Kinder care and learning care. We've got kinder care here. Mothers, if you need to bring the 12-year-old and you've got the 3-year-old, I can assure you we're going to get you some child care. Call 713-655-0050. So you better get all this information to know where we're going to send these folks. Okay, because they've got free child care here. Community canvassing and phone banking, we're going to be doing that. Text banking, we're going to ask Glenwood to call up about the children, ask the school districts to call their parents. That's what we're going to do. We can do this national tour. Vice President Kamala Harris, we're trying to get her to come here. Your numbers are so poor, I don't know if that's going to attract her. Maybe she'll get excited, and we may be on the list or get someone else on the list, but you know I'm going to be working to do that. Mayor's challenge to increase vaccination rates. So our cities are competing. Don't let Mayor Sylvester Turner not be able to say to New Orleans or LA or New York that we are the fastest moving vaccinated community. Short shots at the shop. So we're going to be going to barbershops and beauty salons. We're going to be rolling down barbershops and beauty salons. Maybe I'll have these guys with me. And we're going to be doing our local TV and radio and social media for our influencers. We want to thank NBA players, WNBA, hip-hop community. You've been great. Some of our known stars, we appreciate you. We just had a college challenge between TSU and University of Houston. Friendly challenge because we have a COVID-19 college challenge. We're doing that. Business incentives, we're trying to get people to say, you've got to be vaccinated to be back at work, vaccinated to be back at work. Now don't try to sit home and not be vaccinated. All right, you heard that free beer thing. I don't know if the free beer is going to get it, but I want to say, Anheuser-Busch, we thank you, and they're right in my district. You will be giving away free beer to all adults over the age of 21 on July 4th if you have been vaccinated and if we made progress. CBS is going to have a sweepstake. DoorDash will give $2 million in gift cards to the National Association of Community Health Centers if you get vaccinated. Major League Baseball teams will offer on-site vaccinations, and you get in with free tickets if you get vaccinated. Microsoft will give away thousands of Xboxes to boys and girls if you are getting vaccinated, those children. Kroger, community immunity, give $1 million to a vaccinated person every week. Whoa, $1 million. Somebody better start getting vaccinated. United Airlines launches your Shot to Fly sweepstake for a Mileage Plus members to win a year of free flight. Can you take that and ignore it? We're doing everything to make sure that you are vaccinated. The numbers don't lie, close to 600,000 dead. And if I have a friend whose mother died just 2 days ago, how many other friends have family members dying? And children in hospitals very sick. So I want to thank Glenwood Forest. I want to yield, Brother Provost, you have a comment? Or Commander Dale, is he across the street? We thank him for his stand-upsmanship. He came out to say thank you, and thank you to HPD. Thank you to our constable. I don't know if he's... some of his guys are around. We thank you all for working together to make a difference. And I do want to thank Amanda Evans, because we know we're going to put her to work. She's going to get on the phone banking and say, this is who I am, and I need you to get vaccinated. So we're very grateful for that. With that, we'll take any questions. And Amanda, you can come stand here. Anybody that's going to be put to work needs to stand there. Anybody that's going to be put to work needs to stand there. All right. We're okay? All right. Amanda, you want to say a word?
Oh, of course.
Okay, excuse me. Former council member, public servant. There you are.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Can we give Congresswoman Jackson Lee a round of applause for all of her tireless work? She has been nonstop, consistent, and a servant of the public. So, Congresswoman, thank you for all that you are doing to make sure that our communities remain safe, remain invigorated, and connected to the resources that we so desperately need. And I want to thank all of you for coming out. I want to thank our leaders for organizing this in Glenwood and a strong turnout today. I think it's really a showing of community strength. And at a time like this, it's a time of uncertainty. We're coming out of a pandemic, but we're not quite fully out. We have got to have our communities communicating, organizing in safe ways so that all of us can remain safe. So I encourage you to stay connected to your civic organizations, your civic clubs, your leadership structure, because that's where the information will be. So again, I want to thank all of you for being connected, but committed to making sure that you are your brothers and your sisters' keepers. So again, I'm Amanda Edwards, former Houston City Council member, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Congresswoman.
Thank you. So I've got to close on this because all of you are around children. So these guys are going to be around in different places. I know they're going to rural areas as well. We're trying to get them back with us. We're going to find a children's site. But let me just be very clear. Pediatricians are saying that children can still suffer and be hospitalized by this virus. When we started out, we were running toward the nursing homes and trying to get every grandma and mom and dad vaccinated. And to the extent that they had underlying conditions, that was the right thing to do. We went ahead and got them done first. But you don't know, simultaneously, little children were in the hospital. They didn't get the attention that others got, but they were in the hospital. And as the CDC says, they are nearly a third of teens ages 12 to 17 hospitalized with COVID-19 ended up in the intensive care unit, with 5% ultimately being placed on ventilators. Most of the teens who were hospitalized with COVID-19, approximately 70%, had at least one underlying medical condition, while 30% of the teens with none. So let's not take a chance. Let's get our children vaccinated. And in the meantime, let's get the hesitancy group vaccinated as well. Thank you so very much. I'm delighted to be launching this exciting effort with the mobile units. You'll see us somewhere popping up in your grocery store or at the soccer field, somewhere where kids are, because we are determined to get you vaccinated. Thank you very much.